Hi folks, my name is Justin.
That was rolling. Have you heard you sing? You don't sound that great when you sing.
Wow, right
Sound
there.
like two bears fighting over a picnic basket when you sing.
And this is Vash. Okay, so today we just saw the incredible Burt Wonderstone.
This movie was the most entertaining movie I've seen thus far in 2013. This wasn't a great movie. It wasn't like wonderful, but of what we saw, I'm like, okay, I lived through this. This was okay.
Really?
What's this guy's name?
Steve Carell. Wait. From The Daily Show.
Yes,
and
from
Get
The
Smart,
Office.
and from The Office.
Oh my God, no wonder this was so good, because the whole time I knew his name was Steve Carell, but I was thinking it was Ben Stiller, and I was wondering, why is he making a good movie finally? Now it makes sense. He wasn't in it. That's how he did it. Oh,
so apparently you're not a Ben Stiller fan.
Not really, no.
Okay. This movie to me is the perfect example of low expectations.
Oh yeah.
If you assume the worst, it's not bad.
Who was the girl?
Olivia Wilde was the girl.
Now I know that
She's
name.
Great.
What else? No, I know
actually,
Oscar Wilde.
You know what?
Are they related?
No.
Well, I mean, I don't know. When you hear last names, you're like, oh, that's convenient.
Right. They must be the same person.
Like Jack LaLanne and Jaquel LaLanne? Jacqueline? Lona LaLanne? Lucille?
I'm sorry. Who's the other person you're talking about?
I'm trying to think of her name.
I have no idea who another LaLanne is.
It's somebody LaLanne. Yeah, Jack LaLanne and Jane Fonda. Jack Fonda?
It's like Kirk Douglas and Michael Douglas.
Yes. You are so smart. It's like the things that your brain thinks of. Like
that's all. I mean, that's basic.
It's like you will never, like if you were the manager of something, nothing would go wrong.
That's not true at all. I'm the manager of my life, and there are lots of things that do not work.
Let me tell you something. I talk about your life all the time, and I would switch mine for yours. Now,
I'm not saying I'd switch for you, Vash. I'm just saying there's lots of things wrong in my life.
Who was the old guy? Who was that? Rip
Alan
Taylor?
Arkin.
Alan Arkin.
Rip Taylor.
So wait, who's Alan Arkin? What else is he?
Alan Arkin, we saw in Argo just last year.
When you said Alan Arkin, I was thinking Alan Sorkin, who wrote The Newsroom, which I love.
It's actually Aaron Sorkin who wrote The Newsroom that you love. That's how much you love him. You haven't learned his name.
I love Jim Carrey, like in the sense of he looked great. He played the role well for that role.
Yeah. Off David Blaine and Chris Angel.
Mind Freak, I actually went and saw it. I partly blame you because you worked at the WWF restaurant when I went and saw it.
Pointing at our intern.
Yes, fired. I paid like $90 for this Mind Freak ticket. Mm-hmm. The room was smaller than this cup that we all had to squeeze up in, and he did magic like, he was like right here.
So it must have been a cool illusion if he was that close.
Well, no, he did a great job, don't get me wrong.
So it was a good show.
It was a good show.
So why are you upset?
I don't know. Now that's very interesting because I don't like sci-fi. I don't like ghosts and goblins in space and dwarves and shit, but I love some magic. And the thing is though, I would want to see magicians fighting with wands, right?
Yeah.
And the hats and the cape like a stage magician,
right,
but with real powers. That would be very interesting.
I think you pretty much just described the Harry Potter films.
I think maybe I did.
You know what? I'm going to give it 3 out of 5. It's entertaining enough that when it comes out on DVD, you can watch it. What about you, Vash?
3 rabbits out of the hat. So
3 rabbits out of the hat.
3 rabbits out of the hat.
Okay, we said next week we're probably going to go see Olympus Has Fallen.
Yeah, I'll go see that, Gerard Butler. Let's do it. It's a precursor to G.I. Joe because in G.I. Joe, they've taken over the president as well.
Yeah, it's probably 2 weeks in a row of taking over the White House.
Which really pisses me off that as soon as we get a black president, now every movie to come out is about the White House crumbling.
Please subscribe to the page. We'd like to thank the new people. There's a whole slew of people that just came over from Kevin Geese's channel.
Oh, hey,
We want to thank you guys for coming over and saying hello. We hope you keep watching. Like the video down below.
Wait. You gotta, this whole thing is magical. Make it, I don't know, make it disappear.
No, we're not going to make it disappear.
All right, make it bring it back.
Well, why would we just leave it there?
Why are you, that's so boring? I don't want to be boring.
Because if we disappear, they can't hit the button. This is ridiculous. We want you to hit the button.
I will definitely, when this comes out on like HBO or whatever, and I'm flipping channels, I would stop and watch it for a few minutes. Maybe not.